Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Wisconsin's offense will have the football first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
Using his legs, it's Dupree. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Works the middle of the field. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Man, is it nice to be able to hand the football to a guy that can break tackles, that can make something out of nothing. It makes it so much easier on offense. You can hit that big play, the big home run. Just the ability to break tackles can make a back really special.
Just a little off. Incomplete. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Buys a little time with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Edwards. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback, who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now...
There he goes. Touchdown, Badgers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Well, you know, this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Washington's offense will go to work for the first time today. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Got the quick pass. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First and 10 for the offense.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decisions, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
They'll try the run. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Keeps looking downfield. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Williams looking for a man. He'll take a deep shot here. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The official says no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's into the open down the middle. The tag. Touchdown, Wisconsin. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Washington sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Rush is on him. Got his man downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Unloads it left. He's got it. Turning it on. Touchdown, Badger. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Makes the catch. It's Washington. And he'll be smacked to the ground. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Looking for a crease to the left. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ballard. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Finds his tight end. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Williams will pass. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Huskies moving quickly to the line. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Williams looking for a man. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Buys a little time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Huskies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a throw by the QB. You think he don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're testing the right side here. Gets away from one, finds room. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Badgers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Get it out on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Dupree. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Williams will pass. Dances away to buy time. Back open in the middle.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems, so many headaches.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a good gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They get to him as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on third down. He's taking the shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Badgers will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Williams looking for a man. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort. Right now, they're making the most plays.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Wants to throw on third. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
What a play by the quarterback. What an effort. It looked like he was in a lot of trouble. Fourth down, nobody open. The pass rush is getting to him, but phenomenal athleticism. I mean, you just can't coach that, right? He's able to get to the outside and run that in for a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. quickly to the tight end. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Wisconsin quarterbacks always know their role. Sometimes they got to make the big plays, from a Darrell Bevel to a Russell Wilson.
And knowing your role means knowing that you're going to hand the football off a lot. You're going to be a play-action team and pick and choose your spots, but it won't be an offense with Wisconsin that it's opening up. It's throwing the football 30, 40 times a game.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Ballard. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Fires toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Bringing the heat. Hit as he throws. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out, where are my playmakers? Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby?
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! And the pummeling has started.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Notre Dame went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Irish always get everyone's best punch, but today they took that punch and delivered a knockout of their own. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Going downfield for the big play. And he's got it inside the 35. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. They'll send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. To the air, it's Edwards. Wide open downfield. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Badgers. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying his defense.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got the back in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback moving. Got out of trouble and throws. That's reeled in. It's Evans.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He wants to throw it again. Still looking on the move. Grab near the marker. It's Williams. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Williams will pass. Got his man on the outside. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Washington right back to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it's knocked away. And incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's incomplete, and will change ends of the field now. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Williams looking for a man. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third down, going up top. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Washington!
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, and I like that they continue to fight.
Wisconsin, 44. Washington, 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And wings it incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
With the catch, it's Coleman. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Williams will pass. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They want that clock to run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They pick up 10 and give him a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. And off to Jones. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks the tackle. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go. They've got this game in hand. Maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Williams looking for a man. That's caught. It's Coleman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with